Hello, everyone. How are you today? How's everything?
Hi, teacher.
How was your day, guys? Was it good?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, teacher. Yes, it was good.
Awesome. Okay, my dear friends, how was the studying of infinitives and ing forms? Very cool. That's so cool.
It's a lot of rules.
I know, yeah. A lot of patterns to learn. Well, to review, Don't worry, that's okay. Let me show you our plan. Let me show you our agenda. I like the topic we are going to discuss tonight. It's kind of interesting. So let me show you the plan and then I check the attendance. Okay, here we are with the agenda. Oh no, this is before. Okay, all of this is for us today. Here. Okay. This is our second class of this cycle 13 on our level B2.4. And this our agenda. This is our plan for today. First, we're going to warm up our brain, but more like reviewing what you guys were doing before with a short exercise of infinitives and ing forms. Then we will learn some expressions with just, or not expressions, but more like analyzing how we can use just for different purposes, right? Like putting the word in a different position in the sentence also. Students waiting. So we can give a different meaning. Okay? Then you guys will have a short task on jest. And after that, we will introduce our topic of today, which is talking about women, men, and relationships. Okay? And typical characteristics of our behavior. Okay? That's the topic. This is the topic of the reading we are going to cover. The reading is A Bluffer's Guide to Men and Women. So before the reading, as usual, I will explain the vocabulary, of course, and then we will read, we will analyze that, and at the end, you guys will have some time for discussing about the reading. Okay? That's the plan. Questions, comments, anything to say before we start? Tell me about it. Not really? Okay.
No, teacher.
Let's go. First thing, our warm-up. This is very simple, it's very easy. It's basically to match the sentences, yeah? The way they make sense, yeah? It's not about lots of rules or patterns, but more like common expressions, okay? Let me give you the link and you guys do it. And please tell me when you're done. Okay. There you are. Let's do the first one together. Okay, you click on start and then you see the halves and match them. Okay, so let's do this one together. For example, if I say it's difficult, what will be the other half? Is difficult general? Is difficult learning? Is difficult activities sleeping? Is difficult to reproduce my favorite music? Which one, guys?
Teacher, maybe it's difficult to get up early.
Okay, yes, very good. That is a real life example of your teacher. So hard for me to get up early, but of course I do it. But it doesn't mean that I like it. Okay, my friends. Let's go. Please take your time and tell me when you are done. While you are working on it, I check the attendance. Well, in some minutes I will. Let's go. Okay, very good. Most of you are done, which is perfect. Great. How was it? It was very simple, right? Questions, comments, anything? Okay, my dear friends, so let's move on to the next thing. Here we are. Let me show you the picture and let's analyze this. Okay. Now we're going to study the word just. Okay? As the picture shows, just married. If you see this image with this phrase, just married, what does it mean? Can you explain that? Oh, I haven't checked the attendance. 2 minutes. Tell me, just married. Any person? Come on. What's that?
A teacher that a couple recently got married.
Very good, Lisa. Thank you for your word recently. That's exactly the function of the word just in this context, with just married. But we can also use it in another context with different purposes. And this is what we have here. We have the word just with 5 functions here, okay? So we're going to analyze it and then we will practice. Okay, no, give me a second because first I need to check the attendance and then we continue with just. Just in time is 8:16. Okay, here we are. Gerson?
Hi, teacher. Present.
Very good. Thank you, Gerson. Jean-Claude?
Hello, teacher, present.
Welcome back. How are you? Are you okay? Is everything good?
Yes, teacher, everything good.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Look, an infinitive. I'm glad to hear that. Adjective, infinitive. Okay, thank you, Jean.
Okay, teacher.
Just see it.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, just see it. Natalia.
Present, teacher.
Natalia, welcome back. How are you?
Thank you, teacher. I'm good.
I missed you guys last night. Is everything okay with you?
Yes, teacher. It's excellent. Thank you.
Okay. So happy to know it. Okay, Andres.
Hi, teacher, present.
Okay, Andres. Thank you. Silvia.
Hi, teacher. Present.
Very good. Elkin. Mr. Fernandez, can you hear me? Elkin, hello. Okay. Julian.
Hello, teacher, present.
Very good. Thank you, Julian. Jeanette.
Present, teacher.
All right. Thank you, Jeanette. Carlos.
Present, teacher.
Great. Mabeli.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Jose.
Hello, teacher.
Great. Judy.
I'm here, teacher.
Very good. And Lisette.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Thank you, Lisette. Elkin. Elkin. Okay. Okay, my dear friends, let's go back. Let's go back to the word just. Here we are. So we have 5 different functions here. You guys will help me read, please. Okay, just see it. Let's start with the first one.
Only? Don't worry. It's just me.
It's just me. It's just me. It's just you and me. Do not worry. Only the 2 of us. Yeah? So in this context, just indicates the function or meaning, yeah? That is only. Okay? It's not here that just married. No. This one is, as Lisette mentioned, recently done. Okay? Good. Thank you, Jessie. Julie, can you help me with the second one, please?
Yes, teacher. Exactly. That jumper is just what I'm looking for.
Yeah, exactly what I'm looking for. Is what I want. I couldn't find anything better. Okay? This is exactly what I'm looking for. That's the meaning of just in this sentence. Okay? So as you know and as you see, just can add in different ways here. Well, not different ways, but more like different intentions, yeah, different purposes or different emphasis. Okay, good. Julian, 3.
A short time before or after. It's just before midnight.
Yeah.
He found me just after you left.
Yeah, very good. Smart. A short time. It could be before or after. Questions so far? Boys and girls? Okay. Natalia, for emphasis.
Okay, teacher, for emphasis. That's just typical of your mother, and it's just beautiful.
You're emphasizing that this is a typical behavior of your mother. So that's just typical of your mom. It's just beautiful. Teacher, it's just hard. Yeah, so you are emphasizing. And the last one, Jean-Claude.
With polite phrases, could everyone just wait here? Can I just take your name?
Yeah, thank you, Jean-Claude. The polite phrases. So with polite phrases is, to sound kind, to express respect. Could everyone just wait here? Can I just take your name? Can you just work on that exercise, please? Yeah, so it's like showing politeness, yeah, being respectful. Is there any surprising thing about the word just here for you or no? Say not, teacher, we knew them all. Or maybe we just remember how we use just for talking about recent events in the present perfect, yeah? Because it's very common. I've just had dinner, for example. So it's like 5 minutes ago, yeah? Okay, my dear friends, if you don't have any question here, let's practice. Let's practice. Here we are. You guys can go to page 79. I think it's bigger than I needed. Good. Here we are. Read the sentences and look for the word web, yeah, the functions we just analyzed. And let's try to guess or check which is the meaning of the word just in these sentences, okay? How are you going to match them? With numbers from 1 to 5 according to their intention. Is it indicated only? Is it emphasizing? Is it expressing politeness? Is it telling us about an event that happened a short time before or after an action? Or is it showing that is what you're looking for example, like when you say that's exactly what I need? Okay, so let's check. Let's start with the first one that is already done for us. If you ask me, sorry, men and women just think differently. That is an example of number 4. That is emphasizing the way she thinks men and women think. Yeah? For emphasis, just. Okay, let's do the rest of them together and then you guys do the other exercise on your own. So, that's just the point I was trying to make. That's just the point I was trying to make. What's that? You guys can look. Sorry?
Teacher, exactly.
Yes, Natalia, very good. That's just the point I was trying to make. That's exactly the point I was trying to make. Yeah, good. So let's. Can you? I don't know if maybe you can help me with the numbers because I don't remember them. Is that true, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Thank
teacher.
you. Thank you. Okay. Let's continue. You guys read the sentence and you all help to get the meaning of it. Okay. Let's start with Jeanette.
That's just the point I was trying to make.
No, sweetie, we already. No, we are working on C.
Okay. You've just interrupted me for about the fourth time.
You just interrupted me for about the fourth time. What is it expressing or indicating?
Number 4, teacher.
Number 4 with
emphasis?
emphasis?
Yes, no?
Number 3?
I think there is a closer one in meaning. That is the one for recent events, yeah, like short time after or before, because you've just interrupted me, yeah, for the fourth time. It's like when you say in Spanish, me acaba de interrumpir. It's like, whoa. Okay, so this one, I don't remember the number. Can you help me? I know the functions, but I don't remember the numbers. What's that one? What is the one? Number 3. Thank you so much.
3.
Thank you. Okay, Mabel, you continue with D.
D. Sorry about the noise. It's just our way of having fun. Teacher, I believe it could be number 5 with polite phrases.
Sorry about the noise. It's just our way of having fun. But okay, Marily, but I don't think they're really apologizing, you know? It's more like they don't really care about it because they say, sorry about the noise. It's just our way of having fun. So it means like we are enjoying it.
Maybe they talking about the only situation that they can like have a good time or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah. So they are emphasizing, aren't they? Yes.
No, it's not number 1.
What is okay? Let me go to the word
Only.
perfect because I don't remember the numbers when you say number 1 or thing, but maybe I remember the meanings. Don't worry, it's just me. Okay. So you are indicating that is the only way. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. I like that one with the explanation Lisette is giving us. Okay. And I will also say that they are also emphasizing. Yeah, it's just the way. But it is very close to say this. It's the only way. So sorry, there are no other things we can do now for having fun. Yeah, I like it. So let's give number 1 to it. Okay, good. Carlos, please.
Yes, teacher. Marcos sorrow. I smile at him, but he just ignored me.
Okay,
Teacher,
so
is number 2 exactly?
Okay, exactly. And he just ignored me. I don't think so.
I think it's a short time. Number 3.
Marcos so rude. I smile at him and he just ignored me. Ignore me.
No, also number 1 only.
Teacher, I think
Okay,
it's
let's
for emphasize,
sorry,
no?
Natalia.
Teacher, I think the letter E is for emphasize, no?
I think that's the closest one, Natalia. Emphasize. I would say 4. Let's analyze the other ones that your classmates said so we can just discard. Why don't we say number one as Julian said? Because here there isn't any indication of it's just the only way he acts or reacts to her. Yeah, so it's basically we don't have that clue. So number one is not. I think Lisette and Julie said, what was your number, sorry? You said the recent event.
Yes.
Okay, but look at this. Marcos so rude. So it's more like a characteristic of him, yeah? So in this context, they are not indicating if that happened, recently. Yeah, so we don't have any indication of time. Yeah, they are said Marcus so rude. I smiled him and he just ignored me. So it's more like telling about the time he did that, but we don't really have, that context of having a recent event. But he just ignored me. It's more like, yeah, emphasizing the way he is. He's so rude. Yeah, so that would be number 4. Okay. Now let's listen to Lisette. But remember that I'm going to use Lisette and Julie's name. Okay, so Lisette.
Okay, teacher. Ignore what Steve just said. He doesn't mean it.
Okay.
Teacher, I think it's a short time.
And yes, in this one, we have that idea that is a short time or recent time. That is number 3. Very good. Okay, Andres.
Okay, teacher, sorry. Letter F.
No, G. G.
Right. Oliver didn't mean to tear your book. He's just a baby. I think it's only.
Yes, only. It's only a baby. Yes, very good. Okay, Gerson.
Hey, teacher. Have you found your sister? I'm just going to. I think it's a short time.
That is a short time. That is number 3.
Yes.
I'm just going to. In this is a short time, but it is in the future. Yeah, so it's after. Yeah. It's because we are very used to using it, sorry, in present perfect. That indicates past event. But it can also be short time after. Very good. Let's listen to Elkin. Oh, Elkin is not in the meeting, sorry. Oh, yeah, I mean, he is, but he's not, so he's not. Silvia.
The letter I.
Yes, please. I.
Could I just have a quick word with you? Teacher, I think it's number 5. Because
Just
the
have a
cool.
quick, that is polite. Yes, number 5. It's like requesting something in a polite way. Very good. Okay, and just it.
Okay. I saw Carrie in the corridor just now. For me is sure.
Just now.
Exactly.
No. I saw Carrie in the corridor just now. Time. It indicates short time. Okay? Short time. Okay, guys. So now you guys are going to work on this. Let me give you the link of the activity and we practice the word just in different purposes. Okay, here we are. What do you guys have to do? Add the word just in the correct place in the sentences. But maybe you say, teacher, but what is the correct place if I know that it can have different functions or purposes or intentions? Yeah? So that's why it says more than one answer may be possible. Okay? It's more like how does just change the meaning of each sentence according to your intention. What do you want to say? What do you want to do? Do you want to emphasize? Do you want to indicate that it's only one? Do you want to, well, not only one because it can be, two, like reduce. You can indicate a short time. Yeah, so it's more like a personal analysis according to it. Okay, so let's do it. Let's work on it. And I will go to the 10 sentences. I'm going to ask you one of them, yeah, to all of you, because I may find different positions. So do not worry. Let's go. So when I ask you to read the sentence, you will tell me the sentence and you will say, I wanted to emphasize, or I put the word just in this position because I wanted to express politeness. Okay. Okay, that's what you have to do. Let's go. Sorry, do you understand? Excuse me. Okay, thank you, Carlos, for showing. Okay, thank you. Go ahead, guys. Okay, guys, are you done? I'm checking what you guys are doing, and some of you are done. Do you need more time, or are we ready to share?
More
Teacher, I
time,
have some problem
please.
with my
Yes, teacher, more time, please.
Okay, I will give you 3 minutes.
point.
Sorry, you were saying something. You have a problem with what? How can I help you? Excuse me. Sorry, someone was saying something. I'm not sure if I interrupted
Yeah,
you.
I wrote my. Yes, me, teacher. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I have some problems with my internet, but I wrote my sentence in my book.
Ah, okay, Lizette. So make sure you can register that one later in our folder, okay? Because that's important for us to have that word registered there, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Thank you so much for telling me. Yeah. Okay, so I will give you 3 more minutes and we are ready for sharing because we need to discuss an interesting reading today. And we need the time Okay, my dear friends, we are done. So, you guys are going to be there in your slides because you will share us your sentences, maybe one on one, yeah? But before that, I want you to listen to some options. There are some options, okay, that someone wrote here. It's okay if you don't have the same because there are different answers, okay? More than one answer is possible. So let's start with the first one. The first one is, I'll take your coat for you. Okay. Gerson, can you read your option, please?
Sure, teacher.
The first one, and tell us about the position of just, yeah, for the intention you gave it.
Of course, teacher. The first, I'll just take your coat for you.
So you said, I just here?
No. Okay. I'll just take your coat for you.
Ah, okay. So you eliminated the will?
No. So I will just.
I will just take your coat for you. Ah, okay.
Yes.
Sorry. And
Yes.
what is your intention with that position?
What is intention that how can I say that I only take one thing
Okay.
for him.
Like only. I'll just take
Yeah.
your coat for
Okay.
you.
The explanation according to okay.
Oh,
Yes.
no, it's okay. No, with your words, fine, don't worry. No, I was just trying to understand that. Okay. Is there any other person who wants to share? Thank you, Jersey. The same one? So, okay, thank you, Natalia. Okay, give me a second before you start. Maybe Gerson wanted to say, I'll just take your coat for you. No more, only take your coat. Okay, go ahead, Natalia.
Teacher, I I I don't know.
Okay.
The meaning for me is for emphasize. For perdón, sorry, for polite phrase. It's like
Okay, go.
I don't know what is it like como sí, como frases como tomar esto, pero como educadamente, ¿no? Como
Okay. You want to be polite, yeah?
yes.
Okay. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you so much. Now let's listen to one of the options we have here. We have another one here.
Teacher, it's possible to say.
Sorry, June. Go ahead. Excuse me.
I'm so sorry, teacher.
It's okay.
I always interrupt you.
No, it's okay. Don't worry.
It's possible to say, I take your coat just for you.
I take your coat just for you, only for you, and we don't have any other one. Yeah, it's okay. It is fine. Yes. Okay, any other question?
No,
Well, it sounds a little bit weird, Julie, because it's your code, you know? I mean, in that context, is your code and it's for you, yeah? So it's more like, okay, instead of giving us the only sense, it's more like emphasizing for you, yeah? Okay, but it's possible. Now let's listen the one we have here.
Recording 3, 1. I'll just take your coat for you.
That is Gerson's. I'll just take your coat for you. Okay. And in that one, I think that is more like what I'm going to do after in a very short time. Yeah, rather than that is only for you. You know what I mean? Boys and girls?
Teacher, in this sentence, we can say like with a polite phrase or question like, could I just take your coat for you? It can be a or
Again.
no.
Could I just take? Yeah, like you are offering your help or your service. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. It sounds a little bit funny that you say, could I just take, I mean, like, I'm doing it, but yeah, it is extremely polite that I'm offering it, but not doing it without letting me do it. It's like a permission. Yeah, it's okay. Julian, your question.
Okay, teacher. I put it, I'll just take your code for you, like a short time.
That's very good, Julian. That's
Then,
sorry.
take it easy.
No, sorry.
Sec-
Sorry for interrupting.
So I have a second option. I put it, I'll take just your code for you, like only thing, like only your code.
Only your coat. I didn't bring your hat or your umbrella.
Yes.
Only your coat. Yeah, you're right. Yes, that's good. And that's the real purpose of this exercise, that you understand what is your intention. Because as we saw and studied, we have different options, but it's better to know what you want to express. Okay, good. Perfect. Second one, you're in your slides, guys. Just it.
Okay, sir. Second, no.
Yes.
Second, I was, sorry, teacher. I was so enjoyed. I, I'm sorry. I was so enjoyed. I use up the letter and walk it out.
Okay, I forgot to tell you that tore up is basically romperla, destruirla, yeah, like destroy it, like, yeah, in a bad way. So that is tore up. So again, you see, what did you put just?
I use up the letter and walk it out.
And what was your intention?
Is emphasis.
But if you want to emphasize on the action you did, it's better to say, I just tore up the letter and walk out. Do not separate this phrasal verb. Remember that it can be separated only with a noun and with a pronoun. So you can say, I tore up the letter, I tore it up, or I tore the letter up. Remember the rules of the phrasal verbs, okay? So it's not a good idea to say, I tore just up, because you're separating the phrasal verb. If you want to emphasize on this, that is the action, say, I just tore up the letter and walked out, okay? But I understand your intention. Now let's listen to this one. And if you want to share any other person, and we can see and discuss, that's okay. Any other person? Okay, so let's check out the one we have here.
True. I was so annoyed I just tore up the letter and walked out.
That's exactly what Jessie wanted to say, yeah? To emphasize what he did or she did with the letter. I just tore up the letter and walked out, yeah? But the clarification was important, because remember how phrasal verbs can be separated. Not all the time, only with the noun or the pronoun, yeah, in the middle. Very good, Jessie. Thank you. Who's number 3? So you guys help me continue. Who has number 3? Slide number 3. Okay, maybe I go back to. Let me just give you the numbers very quickly so you guys help me with that. Oh, sorry, it's because Jean-Claude was the second and Jessie was the third one. That was my mistake. So now we have Jean-Claude, and then we listen to Natalia, and then Andres, and then Silvia, and then Julian. After Julian, Jeanette, then Carlos, after Carlos, Mabeli, then Jose, and then Judy and Lisette. Let's go. Jean-Claude, we are ready for you.
Okay, teacher, the number 2.
Number 3.
3. I'm just looking, thank you.
I'm just looking, thank you. I like it, because it's the only thing I do it.
Yeah.
What I'm doing, yeah? It's okay. Yeah. Do not offer me anything. I'm not buying anything. I'm just looking. Yeah. Let's check what this person has.
3. I'm just looking, thank you.
Very good. I'm just looking.
Yes.
Thank you. There isn't any other thing I'm doing. Only this. Very good. Okay, who's number 4? I guess.
Me, teacher. Natalia.
Yes,
Okay. The weather was just perfect for my birthday party.
okay, so here is like emphasizing, right? No.
Yes, emphasize.
Exactly, Natalia. That is what you were looking for, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Well,
yes, teacher.
I understand because emphasizing and exactly is like very similar purpose, yeah? Because with both of them, you are doing that. That is giving emphasis. If you say that's what I was looking for, that what I wanted, that's what I was dreaming of, yeah, it's basically an emphasis. Good, thank you, Natalia. Let's see how this person used it.
4. The weather was just perfect for my birthday party.
Yeah, the weather was just perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Great. Okay, next person. I think it's Andres.
Okay, teacher. These shoes are just what I need.
Okay.
I think it's exactly.
Okay, thank you, Andres. Just what I need. I couldn't get better ones. Thank you.
5. These shoes are just what I need.
Perfect. Very good, guys. Okay, who's number 6? Boys and girls.
Me, teacher.
Thank you, Silvia.
I need to, okay. Eh, I'll just be a few minutes and then we can go.
And what's the purpose?
Only like I just be a few minutes only. Only
Okay.
that.
Only that time. Okay, thank you, Silvia. Very good.
6. I'll just be a few minutes and then we can go.
Great. Okay, guys. Very good. Who's number 7? Jeanette or Julian? Or Carlos? No, I'm kidding. I'm not
Me,
sure.
teacher.
Okay, thank you.
Look, I found just the recipe you were looking for. Exactly.
Exactly. I found just that recipe. Okay, yes, that's a good one. And I think maybe any of you could say something like, I've just found, that is, I just did it, like some minutes ago. Yeah, a recent event. Didn't you use it like that, any of you? So the two of them will be possible. Yeah. Any other idea for this one? Look, I've just found the recipe you were looking for. Look, I found just the recipe you were looking for. That is exactly what you needed. Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's check.
7.
Look, I've just found that receipt you were looking for.
So this girl wanted to show that that was in a recent time that she found it. Okay, very good. Jeanette, you're next.
Lunch is just a sandwich. I hope that is okay.
Yeah. Okay, and what do you want to express?
Only.
That's the only thing we have for eating. I'm sorry. Lunch is just a sandwich. Okay.
8. Lunch is just a sandwich. I hope that's okay.
Okay, good. Next one, please.
Teacher.
Thank you, Carlos.
Number 9. Would you mean just packing this for me, please?
Okay, so you want to be
Polite.
polite. Very good, Carlos. Thank you.
9.
Would you mind just holding this for me, please?
Perfect. And the last one for this exercise. Who's 10?
Me, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Mabel.
I have got, sorry. 10. I've just got enough money to pay.
Okay, and what is the intention or purpose, Mabel?
Teacher, emphasize.
I've just got enough money to pay. Okay, thank you, Mabel. Let's see.
10. I've just got enough money to pay.
Very good. Okay, just what we need. Perfect. Any question about the uses of just, boys and girls? Questions? Okay.
No, teacher.
Perfect. If you have not got any question, let's continue with our agenda. Okay, we have just the time for working on the next thing. So, where is it here? Okay, here we are. Individual work, checked. Now, here we are. This is the introduction. I wanted to talk a lot about this introduction, but maybe we just share a couple of ideas because of the time. Look at these professions or occupations: firefighter, pilot, shop assistant, teacher, nurse, receptionist, soldier. And tell me, which of these jobs have traditionally been done by men and which by women, and which of them by both in Colombia? And if it's the same still true today, yeah, than it was in the past. What do you think? Any idea? For example, firefighters in Colombia. Men, right? Yes, Julia.
Yes.
That's typically an occupation for men in our country. To be honest, I have not seen any woman doing this, but I'm not sure if it's just because we do not get interested in doing something like that, or maybe because we are not allowed to. You know what I mean when I say we are not allowed to? I mean that maybe they do not hire us. I'm not sure. I'm not saying that that is true, yeah? But that could be a possibility. There are a lot of factors and aspects that people take into account and consider necessary when they want to develop a job. Yeah, it could be that if we are allowed to do it, if society thinks okay, yeah. If we do not feel skilled enough to do that, yeah. So there are lots of things. What about pilots? Pilots in our country, pilots in Colombia.
Men.
Teacher.
Man teacher.
Men, right? Why do you think is more common to find men than women doing this?
Zapatos.
Sorry, Jason?
Azafatas.
Ah, the flight attendants? Yeah. Now you cannot use that word anymore, Gerson. If you say azafata, it would be so funny to say azafato. Yeah, so that's why you have to say auxiliar de vuelo. Yeah, because now we have both men and women. So that is like a perfect example of this question. Like, okay, in this case, which is made by both. Flight attendants can be for men and women, and it is different now. It's not the same this day. In the past, it was a profession or occupation just for men. Just only for men. Sorry, for women, excuse me. And these days, it can be for both. Yeah, so it's different. What's going on in the chat? No, Gerson, it's okay. I'm just telling you about the vocabulary changes, yeah? That in Spanish it can also happen. People do not use azafata any longer because how are they going to call the men, you know? Auxiliares de vuelo. Thank you. Shop assistant, boys and girls.
Women.
Women.
Women. Yeah, I think both.
I think
But
currently it's both, yes.
yeah, right. I think in our country we can see both, and it doesn't matter. Okay, teachers.
Both, teacher.
Both.
Yes.
Has it changed? Or is it the same in the past? I mean, like, was it the same? I think that they have not been affected according to anything or any law. I don't think. I mean, I haven't heard of any case of teachers who could not, well, teach in the past because they were women or because they were men. Maybe what we can see and we can be aware of is that in the past, women, all in general, no matter the professions, couldn't work. That's a different thing, yeah? Okay. Let's continue with soldier.
Man.
Man. And this is very visible. Man. Okay, my dear friends, so we are going to introduce the topic that is men, women, and relationships. But before we start with the vocabulary, let's go to our book to check out the introduction. Here we have some quotations. I love quotations. You know what a quotation is? Quotations or quotes, yeah? Like like an important saying that is remarkable, and it is, you know, like shared generation by generation. So someone says something important and we can remember that person for that. I'm not sure what is exactly the word in Spanish, but it's basically a famous saying, yeah? So here we have the first one. Now, as we stopped in number 10 in the previous exercise, we continue with number 11 to read the first quotation, please. Who was my number 11? Okay.
What, teacher?
Who was in number 11? I mean, like, who has number 11 in the
Me, teacher, read it again.
Yeah, please read this. Oh, but you read. Sorry, who's after Mabel? I think it's Elkin. So that's why you are confused. So after
Teacher, me.
Carlos?
Carlos?
Okay, thank you, Carlos.
Yes.
But okay, you already read. So after Carlos, we have Elkin and then Judy, and then Lizette. Okay, Judy.
Sorry, teacher, me?
Please. Yeah.
The first statement is sentences.
Yes.
I married Binat me.
Bennett.
Woman. Sorry?
No, sorry. It's okay.
May West, 1930s. Philistine.
Okay. Very good. For understanding this, we have to check out this first part of the vocabulary that I have here. What does it mean to benefit you? If you, wait a second. If you say that someone or something is benefit you, you feel that they are not good enough for you or not suitable for you. They decide, for example, they decided she was marrying benefit her. Okay, it means unworthy, unfitting for, unsuitable for, inappropriate for. Yeah, and in the specific context, as Judy read, marry benefit you means that you marry someone people think is not good enough for you because he or she is from a lower social class. Yeah, so you are marrying benefit you. So let's go back to the quotation and tell me what you think. I married benefit me. All women do. Do you think is that true? Is that typical behavior for women to marry benefit them?
Teacher, like the Bennett? What is the meaning of this word?
Debajo, como por debajo. ¿Sí? Hace referencia a algo que está debajo de ti en clases sociales. Por eso es que está hablando de los años 30 y en el pasado era muy importante como que sí, te casaras con alguien que te diera la talla, que fuera de tu estatus. Entonces eso era muy común en esa época. Entonces Bennett significa debajo, por debajo de. I don't think that's true. Really?
I don't think so. Yes, I don't think so. I think it depends. I don't know. Maybe you see like not like like the benefit of the girl, but maybe I don't know if it's correct to say this, but maybe there are some women who have married with like with men just for love and not for other things, right? Like, yeah, it's just for feelings, and then women tends to have a couldn't care less attitude towards the como todo ese factor socioeconómico, socioeconomic factor. I don't know if they're correct. And I think we just fell in love.
Yes, I agree with you. That could be typical behavior of women, that we fall in love. Yeah, and we don't think, I don't know, maybe like what is the best thing, but we are just in love. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's continue. Now we have Lisette.
Okay, teacher. A man in love is incomplete until he is married, and then he's finished. Sasha Gabor, Hungarian-born American actor.
My goodness, terrible. What do you think, especially guys in this class? Is it true? Let me see what you guys are saying. Hungry with love doesn't last, said my wife. Yes, Julian, but that's not the way we think. Yeah. Yes. Okay, guys, what about this one? A man in love is incomplete until he's married. And then I was thinking or expecting that something good comes after this phrase, but then you say, then he's finished. It's like, oh my goodness, terrible.
I think that before it could be a fact, but nowadays I think that it doesn't matter for us, for a man.
Okay. I think that, thank you, Julian. I think that they are just like trying to give this related to problems, like a man in love is incomplete until he's married. Then he's finished. More like when they get married, they have problems or they are in trouble. I mean, that's the way I understand this. But I don't think so, because great couples can be, and can do great things. Okay, guys, let's continue. We start with Gerson again. All women become, oh my God, this is sexist.
British. All women become like their mothers. That is their tragedy. No man does that. It is.
Is.
Okay.
Guys, what do you think about that one? Sylvia, what do your question marks stand for?
No questions. I can understand, like, because it's not true.
My goodness, I have heard different cases in which they say that we do. I mean, like that we are like mothers, especially because boys or men do not like, like cleaning, or they are not very neat, and we tend to say that all the time, like, clean, do, pick up, blah blah blah, and that at that point, maybe the relationship is more like a mother-child than a couple. But it's not, on purpose. Maybe we do not notice it. So maybe that's a problem. And just it's because men don't do their work. Okay. And the next one. After Gerson, we have Jean-Claude, my wife. My God, this is so cruel. Jean-Claude, come on.
Yes, teacher. My wife and I were happy for 20 years. Then we meet.
Then we met.
Okay. Yes. Let me danger pill.
My goodness, that's so bad. I don't like it at all. What do you think about this one?
I don't know why men always say that. I don't know why, because like woman is not like como obligándote to marry with her. Like we are not just you need to marry with me or you will die. No.
Exactly.
No, I don't know why.
They are not forced to. Yeah, they are not forced to do it.
Yes, forced.
And then when they get married, they start saying that everything is a problem. My God. Okay, it's so funny for me. I mean, like, I think it's funny. Okay, my dear friends, we have an exercise about discussing, but I think maybe we can skip it and we can do it later because I need you to cover this reading with me. The reading is kind of fun as well. So let me first explain the vocabulary you may find here so it is useful for you to understand, okay? Basically, the whole reading is about the same, like men, women, behavior, relationships. So, knack. If you take it as a noun, yeah, if you are saying that someone is the knack or a knack, is someone who is always criticizing or complaining, especially in order to try and make someone do something. Yeah? Some being such a knack, mom. They always, of course, we always how can I say, like relate nagging with moms because some moms do that. Well, I think teachers also nag. I'm so nag sometimes, depending on my students. I don't mean to be a nag, but I need you to clear this away now. So, what will be the nag in Spanish? Any idea? So maybe if I give you the idea of the verb, you understand.
Wait, teacher.
Yes.
Sorry, teacher. No problem. The mean about nag.
Yes.
¿Fastidio? No quiero ser un fastidio. I don't mean to be a nag.
Un fastidio, cansona, que repite, que acosa. Sobre todo uno, pues, digamos que tiende a relacionar esto con una persona en autoridad, por ejemplo, nuestra mamá que siempre está como acosando que hagamos algo, ¿ya? Como que limpia, recoge, bla, 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 that's the nag. Or saying something, yeah? Something that she wants us to do, okay? That is the verb, to annoy a person by making continual criticisms or suggestions. My mom's always nagging me to get my hair cut. Yeah? So here we have nag, the noun, and the verb. Okay, the name of the reading is A Bluffer's Guide. Okay, so what is to bluff and what does A Bluffer's Guide mean? Okay, bluff, to deceive someone by making him or her think either that you are going to do something when you really have no intention of doing it. So it's just pretending you are doing it to fool the person, yeah? Or maybe fooling the person, yeah, showing that you have knowledge that you don't, okay? Or showing something, I mean, like giving the wrong sign, but your intention is not doing it. Yes, Julian, go ahead. What's the question?
And I have seen some movies where in Spanish where he say, for example, él solo está blofeando. Como por ejemplo dice que, exacto, dice, I have 10 cars in my house, or something like that.
Yeah.
And so the other person says, solo está blofeando. ¿Viene de ahí?
Yeah, that is to pretend something you are not or you don't know. It could be like that, Julian, and it could be also when you are fooling the person, but your intention is not doing it. Ok, esa que tú dices es como, bueno, engañar, ¿sí? Está engañando, está pretendiendo, obviamente no tiene eso ni sabe eso. En la otra que fuera más específica en el momento es como cuando uno hace, es que no sé qué en español, en el lenguaje coloquial, como cuando uno inventa, no, muestra que va a hacer algo, pero no, es como, ok, help me, engañar, obviamente la palabra es engañar, pero algo más cercano a nuestro lenguaje, ¿cuál sería? Like, for example, you are going to dive in the swimming pool and you don't...
Amagar.
Which one, Julian?
Amagar.
Ajá, my brother uses that one, amagar, sí, hacer el amague, que realmente usted no lo va a hacer. Yeah, like for example, you don't know how to swim, and then you are just showing that you are going to jump, yeah, and dive in the swimming pool. And we are like, what? Is she bluffing? Está haciendo el amague porque no lo va a hacer, okay? That's that. And using that in this context of a guide, we have a bluffer's guide. It is usually written for people who know very little about a subject or any topic, but want to pretend they know a lot and therefore need to pick up key facts quickly. Okay, so it means like, okay, just with this guidance, I will get exactly the words I need to say, and people will think that I know. People will think that I know what I'm talking about. That is a bluffer's guide. Yeah, you don't know anything, but with those clues and just those words, you will show that you know. Okay. Now, sorry about not asking you to read, but it's because of the time. So that's why I'm reading fast. I always like that you read and you help me, but we need the time. Here we have an example of one of the sentences or phrases we just analyzed. Janet has a bright future with one of the best law firms in town. So it's beyond me why she's marrying Bennett herself with some fast food worker. My goodness, this is so bad. I don't like this. You know, because they are showing that she's marrying Bennett herself. Yeah, because of the social status. Yeah, okay. More vocabulary to finish. Oh, I repeated this one. Bemused, basically that you are confused. Okay, if you are bemused, you are puzzled or confused. He was rather bemused by children. To prompt, in the context, you guys will find it in the reading. When you prompt someone, you motivate them in some way. You might offer a reminder. For example, you say like, teacher, I always need to be prompted. Yeah, because if it's not like that, I don't do homework. Yeah, so it's like giving you a reminder about doing that. And we tend to prompt a lot in our houses. Our mothers do that because they want the things done the right way. And sometimes we forget or we are very lazy. And our mothers are prompting us all the time, like, Sylvia, did you do the laundry? Please. And Sylvia, mom, again? Yeah, like, yeah, that's like that's to prompt. Okay. Grimed is dirt, mugre. Okay, you will see it there as the noun, dirt. To be thick-skinned is an ability to keep from getting upset or offended by the things other people say and do. She has pretty thick-skinned when it comes to criticism. You are very sensitive. Yeah, if you want to perform publicly, you'll need to grow a thicker skin. You cannot just take everything that affects you, okay? So that's thick-skinned, that you are very sensible and sensitive. The winess, that's the word, the winess of the washes. This is like a phrase to express that you really worried about single things. The whiteness of the washes means like that you are just caring about how white your washing up ended, yeah? Let me speak Spanish in that one. Esa es como una analogía, decir, ay, siempre se preocupa por la blancura de su lavado, algo así. En español porque no tenemos algo así, ¿no? Pero hace referencia a ser muy perfeccionista. Se preocupa uno por todo. Entonces, por eso hacen como la analogía de la blancura de su lavado. Si uno lava, entonces tiene que quedar todo perfecto. Okay? The whiteness of the washers. And the last one is the one that we already discussed. Okay. Questions, boys and girls? No questions? That's the vocabulary I consider you guys needed to know. Okay, Mabel, go ahead. Yes.
Sorry, teacher. I have a little question with the word prompt. This word have another meaning because I I listen that word in another context, like maybe a marketing or program.
Yes, for sure it does. It has other contexts, Marvin. Yeah. I just wrote it this way because it is the way you will find it there in the reading. Yeah. But yes, for sure it does have other meanings. Yeah. In like the one you are looking for in the marketing is more like a promotion, like an event. Yeah, the prompts. Yeah, what you need to offer. Yeah, in that one. In another context, it will be, as I told you, to encourage someone to do something. Okay. If you use it as an adjective, that is prompt, it means without any delay, just in time. Yes?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Okay. And I guess you can also use it as an adverb to indicate exactly. So it has like lots of meanings. But I just put it this way because that's the one that will help you understand the reading. Okay? Actually, you will find it in the reading as be prompted. Que sería como, necesito estar avisado o ser recordado. A mí sí me gusta que me recuerden sobre mis tareas, no olviden. Yeah, be prompted. That is the one. Thank you for the question, Mary. Any other question, boys and girls? Not really? Okay. Okay. So we are ready for the reading. Okay, let me see how I'm just cutting some things up that I planned because we cannot do all of them. But let me do this. Okay, so what we can do is the reading doesn't have anything to match the vocabulary. It's just to use the word man, woman. So men, yeah, and women. So let's analyze this vocabulary first, and then I tell you what to do with the reading. So we are going to read an extract from a book, okay? And the book is about men's and women's behavior. So we have these characteristics, yeah, with these activities or behavior. And the idea is to try to match the person with the tendency of doing this, yeah? Like, which of these activities is more associated with women? Which one with men? Which of them both can do equally, or they are typical from both? Yeah? For example, who has a tendency to be competitive? Men or women? Or both?
Both.
Both, yeah? Who has an ability to ignore mess? Men.
Men.
Yes, right? They don't care. They are so relaxed about it. Okay. Who has a lack of self-confidence, or maybe who tends more to that behavior?
Men.
Men? Yeah? I think
No,
that,
a lack, no.
Women.
No.
I think that
I don't think so.
we tend to worry about a lot of things. Julian, thank you for your question. What's up?
No, an opinion. Both.
Yeah?
Just that the men we can show our
Feelings?
mm,
Weaknesses?
yes, our weakness or something like that, because we have to show we have to seem strong.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that's a problem. I say, and I think that that's a problem because if you look for the statistics about committing suicide, it is more common in men than in women. That is so surprising because men are supposed to be stronger than women. But as Julian mentioned, it is because people and society and the culture do not teach them how to express their feelings. and they think that if they do, they are weaker than women. And that's the problem, because they are just like, like maybe stuck in the problems, and they do not express the feelings, and that is the end of their lives, and they just do, something that they shouldn't. And that's so sad, because there isn't, like, there is no need to do that. That's a stereotype. We all feel, we all live, we all go through situations. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Now, who has a desire for approval? A
Both?
desire for approval
Men.
is men, both? I think both, right?
What, teacher?
I think it'll be common in both. Some cases, as men care less, maybe it could be a little bit more common in women, but it depends on the situation. Because talking about the job context, it would be, I think, like men are like, like looking for approval. Yeah, they really like that. Yes, to be recognized for their abilities and skills. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Yes, Sylvia. Okay, a tendency to nag. You already know what is nag, so you understand that.
Women, teacher.
Yeah, so
My mom, my sister, my girlfriend.
really?
They
Oh my
always,
God.
yes.
Men
They
as
always
well.
say, that's fully good. Sorry.
That's for your own benefit, Jessie. Come on, trust them. They know what is good for you. Poor Jessie. His sister, his girlfriend, his mother. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Silvia, you were going to say something, I guess. No? Okay. Let me see. Yeah. Time has changed, and so the culture. Yeah. Okay. I think we are in a transition in different cultures and different generations. So maybe in the future it will be different, especially because now we are having that tendency of taking both sex equally. Yeah. So I think that is like a revolution, and maybe in the future it will be different. Okay. An inability to make decisions. It's so funny. I don't want to talk about women, but this happens to me. I don't know if it's I don't know, characteristic, my zodiac sign, whatever, but it's a little bit hard for me to make decisions. I think about every single thing. And what if, oof, so annoying sometimes. I can annoy me, imagine that, when I make decisions. So I will say women. What do you think?
I hate when my girlfriend asks me about everything, think what she will do in the day, what shoes I should to use, and what I should to cook. Everything is annoying.
So it's a tendency for women. A love of gadgets. It could be both. It could be a little bit more noticeable in men. What do you think? Any? Okay. I would say men. They are always interested in, like gadgets, like computers, cell phones. They know lots of things about the repairs in the house. Yeah. Okay. A tendency to feel guilty. When you worry about everything and you feel guilty for everything. Like when you worry about the whiteness of your washes. Remember the expression I just told you. So, men or women or both? Where are my students?
What, teacher?
Both? Okay.
Yeah.
A fear of failure. I think this is both. It's very common in both. A fear of failure. Yeah?
Yes, teacher.
We are pressed to success. We are forced to succeed. So we always feel that fear of failure. Is like, is it the right path? Am I doing the good thing? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I think it's both. A sense of superiority. That's funny. Which one? I don't know. I say maybe if you want to be specific, it will be more like a specific context. Yeah. For me, it would be both of us. Like men and women. Okay. But maybe if you look, I don't know, in specific areas, it could be a little bit more visible. For example, I remember I had a student from Brazil, and she was a software engineer, and she was great and very smart. But in her area and field of work, she barely had women as colleagues. Yeah, she had more men. And she worked in the United States, and she told me that was so hard for her because they were, looking at her like in a superior way. And she felt that it was because she was a woman. Yeah, so that's what I said, in specific context, in specific areas or situation. Yeah. Okay. A fear of commitment. Oh my goodness, man. What do you
Yes,
think?
teacher, man. I agree with you.
No, well, I don't know, but maybe I don't know, maybe talking about my generation, I think men. I'm not sure about the new generations. I don't think so. I don't think that both men and women, they are like reluctant to commit. You understand a fear of commitment, right? Yes, do you?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. A need for attention. What?
Yes, teacher, maybe. Well,
Yeah, okay. My dear friends, let me tell you what to do because I don't think we have time for reading the whole one. Oh yes, we have time. We'll read it. Okay, so I'm going to change down the activity because I wanted you to read, but let's read it together, okay? Because you will need it for tomorrow with this. That is a tendency of and blah, blah, blah. So let's read it, and tomorrow you can do the exercises for me, no problem. Yeah, what is important is that you cover the reading, that is the vocabulary I just explained. So here we have the blank spaces is because we need to write men, woman, or like women and men, both. Yeah, so it's like a game, but it's okay, we don't do it. Okay. So, a bluffer's guide to men and women. If you want to know a little bit about them, but you don't know anything, yeah, if you don't have any clue. So, here we have the first one, approval. Okay, boys and girls, who can help me read, please? And you can just say, whoever you consider, men or man or women or woman, no problem. Okay, let's do it. Jean-Claude, can you start with approval, please?
Yes, teacher, approval. Are suckers for approval. They want to feel that to have noticed them and need them. Best of all will be if admire them. They will also like it if they trusted them, but that will probably be asking too much.
Okay. Thank you. So you did not use any of this, but okay, this can be the possibilities, yeah? So I'm not saying that is the true thing, but as you mentioned and you discussed when I was asking you, you said that women are suckers for approval. Yeah. Okay. And that men have, and they want to feel that men have noticed them and need them. My goodness, this is so cool with us. Okay. Approval. Now conversation. Who can read conversation, please? Come on. Or maybe me and then you. Yes? Conversation. The average.
average.
Okay, go on.
Sorry, teacher.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Me or you?
Maybe me.
Okay, go ahead.
Average women use
10,000.
10,000, sorry, teacher, 10,000 words a day in speech. The average men.
Okay, just one clarification. As you have uses and finds, it will be singular. So the average woman and the average man. Okay, continue.
Man. 4,000 perfectly adequate. Around the house, the women conversation is especially economical.
Amounts.
Men amounts conversation is especially economical, often reduced to currents and uterines.
Yes. Let me just explain that very quickly. When you have grants and utterances, it means just sounds. Yeah, it's like maybe you are like, okay, you say one or two words and that's enough for you, or maybe you just make sounds. This is what they say, that men only communicate, like in a very economical way, 2 or 3 words. There is a joke here in Colombia with that is, people from the coast are very economical with their language, like one word for everything. Okay, continue, Jessie.
Of one syllable. Telephone calls are for the transmission of essential information, not for gossiping, or the exchange of confidence. For women, all information is essential. But what were you talking about? Be mesad? Be mesad? Be bemused? Women may ask a man who has just spent 2 hours on the phone to someone they saw only that morning.
Okay, very good. So basically, they are summarizing this. They say that men are very economical with their words. Yeah, 1 or 2 is enough. And women spend lots of time gossiping. How do you say gossiping in Spanish? Echando chisme, echando rulo. Yeah, gossiping. Okay, and we care about every single detail, every single thing. We can spend 2 hours talking about the same thing. Okay, let me finish with a good cry and we are done for today. And tomorrow we can do the discussion of this. Yeah, that will be like the first thing. Okay, a good cry. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not accusing anything, but according to what you said, I'm going to use man or woman or man, okay? Although it is nowadays officially acceptable, even desirable for men to cry, they will never be a match for women. They will never understand how women can, in the right circumstances, claim to enjoy a good cry. Tears make men very uncomfortable because they feel something is expected of them, but they don't know what. Yeah, it has happened to me. I remember I had a boyfriend who didn't like that, people cry around him because he felt that he didn't know how to act and he was feeling like very awkward. That's ridiculous because you need to support. Okay, my dear friends, I think the reading is interesting, but this is your time of resting, so I need to stop. What are we gonna do for tomorrow? If you have the chance, it will be very useful to finish the reading. You may understand it because I already explained the vocabulary, so it would be good for you to talk about how men and women behave, nagging, how is their friendship, how they show commitment to each other, yeah, who has the fear of commitment, how we can feel guilty for everything, how women and men do shopping, yeah. It will be so interesting for you to finish it, but tomorrow we will also continue with the discussion. Okay? Questions? No questions?
No, teacher, thank you.
Okay, have a wonderful night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye. Take care, guys. See you tomorrow.